Hi everyone and welcome to today's German House reaction. Today's my mom's birthday and she loves purple, so I'm purpling up the reaction. Yay! That's exciting. So I want to talk about what happened at the PCPD first. First I want to say I kind of would like to see Johnny's sentencing. I can understand why they didn't put it there, but you know, I think it would have been interesting to see, especially when Star was talking about her victim impact statement. But he got 20 years and I love Johnny. I know he's bad, but I don't care. I love him. And when Star was talking about her first great love and then they transitioned to like Luke, Laura, and Anna, that whole thing, I thought that was pretty fun. Because I love stuff like that. I love good editing, you know? That's just who I am. Says the girl who's good direct upload this. Don't quote me. And I found myself throughout the whole episode just going, poor John McBain, poor McBaity, because apparently that's what I call him now. Poor John McBain. I mean, seriously, that poor guy is just gonna get blamed for all this Caleb stuff. And like he sees himself. That must be so weird to see yourself on the computer screen and no, it's not you, but it looks just like you, and you're like, what? That makes no sense. Poor McBaity. But you know what? If they have him in custody and Caleb goes and gets himself put on more video surveillance, then they'll realize it's two different people. So maybe John being locked up is a blessing in disguise. Alright, so I'm going to talk about what happened to Pierre now. Anna picked Duke, and I'm kind of okay with that. I don't know about you. Are you okay with that? I think it works out better, especially since Laura's back, which I'm going to get to in a second. Hi, Laura! That was less than a second. Welcome back, Laura! I always like to welcome the characters back. And apparently Star and Lulu are going to be working together. I kind of knew that's what Johnny was giving her. I'm sorry. It didn't like confuse me for a second. As soon as Johnny handed her that envelope, I was like, alright. He handed her over his share of the Haunted Star. It's the only thing that made sense, personally, to me. And it's not like they kept us in suspense. I mean, they told us that by the end of the episode. And, the floating rib. I want to talk about what happened. All the happenings at the floating rib. I need to work on my segues. TJ should have more faith in Molly's judgment. I have to say, the more and more this storyline goes on, the more I'm getting kind of disillusioned with TJ, because I've had people, you know, question my judgment and stuff like that, and it's not a good feeling, and it's kind of like, are you kidding me? Like, if you trust me, then you should trust who I'm trusting. And like, I don't know, he's just getting, I mean, I understand why he's worried, but I don't know, he just should trust her more. And that's really bothering me. It really is. And I don't know. Is it bothering you as much as it's bothering me? Because it's really bothering me. And I wouldn't blame Molly if she broke up with him. I'm sorry. I wouldn't. He's being ridiculous. Especially turning her into the police commissioner and everything. That was uncalled for. Okay? Uncalled for. And now with Frisco, he's very forward. And he was very forward with Felicia. And Felicia, I mean, she's going to have her work cut out for her if she's going to pick Mac, because I don't see that Frisco letting down without a fight. I really don't. And I think no one else does either. And Mac's response when Frisco was saying that Valentine's Day doesn't matter because every day should be about the love of your life. Mac's response, I was like, get him. Get him. Because Mac, he gets up to bat when you need him to. He does. I love him. And lastly, I want to talk about the Molly, Rafe, Christina, everything that happened at the lake house. I think Christina working in Pentonville is a good idea. I mean, for almost murderers, to see what prison's like. I mean, just in general, almost murderers, to make them work at the prison, I think that's a great idea. It's almost like Scared Straight, except you already kind of did something by it. Well, I guess that's how Scared Straight worked. Shh. Whatever. And you know, when Rafe was saying how Molly's so nice, it kind of resonated. I was called nice yesterday, and people like to protect the nice girls, and I just don't underestimate nice girls, and don't feel like you have to protect them all the time, because you don't, okay? I'm coming from someone who was just called nice yesterday. You really don't. And it's kind of frustrating when people are just, like, constantly trying to protect you, and you're like, alright, back off, I really don't need it. And they're like, oh, I don't want to get you in trouble. It's like, but I'm choosing to be in trouble, alright? So don't impede on my choices. I feel like both Rafe and TJ are kind of you know, with Molly, and Molly's like, dude, I'm trying to make my own choices here and make my own judgments, and everyone's trying to get all up in my head, and it's like, stop it. Let Molly be her own Molly, alright? Molly's developing as a character. Let her be her. Alright, that's all for now. I will see you for another German Hospital reaction. I hope you have a really great day. Bye!